Okay, I'm back from the bank. I did take out the cash. We're gonna see how much we have. And thanks to my husband, I showed you guys this earlier, but thanks to my husband, I was able to pull a whole sleeve of quarters. So we'll start the new year off with $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and so I went to the bank. Remember, I took the change, and it wound up being $63.50. And then I cashed out all the money that came from the cashback and rebates and stuff. I took that out as $114. So let's see how much we're supposed to have total. $114.15 is, and then I put the change in, and then $63.50. So we should get $177.55. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use the fingertip moistener. Just try to stop the money from sticking to my hands. Go ahead and close my change and put this back. Okay, so we have 50. I'm gonna do the last 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's 100. 110, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, plus 50. So I get, plus this $50, give me $177, which is how much we're supposed to have. And now I just have to figure out what I am going to be stuffing. So give me a sec. And then before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and roll this sleeve of quarters up. Okay, so I'm back. We're gonna go ahead and stuff some stuff the cash that we drew from the bank, which is $177. I put the change in my holder. So I decided the $50 bill, that's why I took it out. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in Safe Happily because these are by Budget Baddies. These are higher denominations, and so it's gonna take me a while to fill these up. For cover page that says treat my goals like property, collect them all like Monopoly. And I love this because I grew up playing Monopoly, and I just love this whole set. But you see the first one is $150. I went ahead and stuffed this the last paycheck. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and add 50, which I believe I already have 50 here. 20, 40, yep, 50. I'm gonna swap this with a 50 and add 50 here. And I'm gonna have to, later I'll do a swap. I'll swap this. When I stuff this again, I'll swap it for a bigger bill so it won't overstuff this envelope. But yeah, see, I'm only 2/3 away of just filling in the first entry of $150. But hey, it's better than being at zero. Okay, so that's the first 50 gone. And did I start this one already? Let me see. I don't think I started this book. I don't know why I can't get to the first page. Oh, yes, I did. This one is just a dollar bill, so I did start this one, the maze, but I'm gonna wait to do that one, so we'll hold that one off because I want to knock out some of these other ones first. So let's do the scratch. The scratch off. Let me get my tool. Okay, I had to dig through all the pins to find it. Let's go with this one then. Well, it's either gonna be 10 or 20. So this one is 20. Okay, here is my savings challenge notebook. And I think this one is for that because it's the gold one. Oh, and it just reminded me I can do some other challenges, so I forgot about these in here. So we know we gotta stuff 20 hours. I'll put that here. I'll be done with that book. Okay, we did the Monopoly one. I'll put this up real quick, put it out my way. come back to this one. And then we did this one, put this one up. Okay. Did I start this one? I don't think I did, but let's see. Maybe. Nope, haven't started this one, so I'm gonna hold off. Even though this one actually is not bad. It has dollar increments. I'm not gonna do this one. Oh, this is like the 100 envelope challenge, so I think this is only go to 50. Uh-oh. I lied. 52. Oh, I did start. I put money in the bonus. Okay, well, that's what's up. That's what's up. I don't even remember doing that. So that mean oh, and I kept counting up. That's what it was. So 52, 53. That mean I stuck $54 in this one. Okay, I guess I can do this then because I already started it. And I normally do try to start in the back because the bigger numbers are always the harder ones to stuff. But I don't think I got 50. Can I do, let's do still 20 something. I got 120 left. Let's do 25. I'm not a big fan of fold money, but I try to keep this stuff with the challenges, so I'll fold it for this. And these, the pockets are a little strange. They're on the side. Those on the side of this one. Okay, I figured it out. It was just this slot is a little tighter than the other ones. So you gotta kind of put your finger in there. And there you have it. Okay. 2 down. It's another thing. The more challenges you do, the faster you'll blow through money, especially if there are higher number challenges, because the numbers just, you know, you blow through it way faster. So we are going to come back to this, but I'm going to use this as my last. We'll grab a couple more. What have going on in this one? And this book is just a low income savings challenge. Started years ago, stopped doing it. Those numbers is a little on the high side. They say I need $100 left. I'm not going to do that one. Check the other book because I feel like I got smaller numbers on this one. Yep, so we're gonna do this one. I started 2 years ago. But before I do that, let me look at these other savings challenges. So we have many challenges in here that I forgot all about. So this one says $10 for each. Fill it up, get it to 100. Grab a marker. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas. Mine was amazing. Got my books, which is what I asked for. It worked out, so I can't complain. So I'm gonna add a $10 here. For this challenge. And I haven't started these, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this. These are, this you get to pick your amount, and this one you actually have a set amount. So let's go ahead and start this one because it's easier to knock off the other ones. I gotta actually make them out. So, and these are all, oh, this is perfect. $5 challenges, and the total will be 500. This was a bonus tracker that I was given with the saving challenges that I purchased, so I appreciate them for that. Okay, so how many fives do I have? 5, 10. Let's do 20. You can color these in. You can check them off however you want to do them, but I'm gonna go ahead and color this bowl in. So that'll be 20 for this challenge. And then let me see how much I got left. So 10, 20, 30, 5, 40, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Okay, so let's do a 5, another I have for this one? Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I'm about to do next. So we got 10, 10, 20, 30, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna use these singles for the maze. I'm gonna probably put some of this towards the book, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start this word search because I like the way I'm trying to get stuff to glare. Okay, let's see if I can find any of the words. Oh, I see envelopes. Is envelopes one of the words? Yep. It's gonna be $5. And I need to find one more. Oh, that was easy. And I see savings. Savings and envelopes. Well, I'm done. Thank you, ma'am. Done and done. So that's the $10 for this. Which means I can close this book. Is the maze in the front of this? Oh, it is. Let me at least do a little bit. Little bit of this, little bit of that. At least do like $2, $3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Try to at least bend the corner. But my goal here is to get trapped for real. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna definitely get to go right because I want to get trapped and then come back out because I'm not really trying to escape the maze because I'm hoping that, that means I get more money saved. And then I also decided to bring this one back because I see I had some more 10s. So I'm gonna double these $10 right here and do 20 for this one. Okay. So now the rest is gonna go to my book. And these I bought from Esty the Books, little savings books. I thought they were so cute, and I want to start the new year with some challenges that I actually will enjoy. Okay, put all that back. And so now let's go back to this book right here. See how much we got left. 10, 20, 1, 2, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. 24 is what I got left. Go back to the page that's bookmarked. Okay, based off what I see in this book, I got 24. I'm gonna do 23 and 1, and that will be it. I'm gonna have to switch markers. Okay, so again, we got $24, so I'm gonna go ahead and do 23. And then do 1. And it goes in my first envelope. And that is it as far as cash stuff and go. The rebate money and gift cards and stuff that I had, and got a few more little details I need to work on, but that's all. Hopefully everybody has a great day. All we can do is take it one day at a time, and this is me trying to get through this debt-free journey. It's going to be low, it's going to be slow, but it's going to be progress, and progress is what matters. Hopefully everybody have a great one. Okay, last but not least, I just realized with the change that I found today, I was able to roll a sleeve of pennies. So each of these is 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So, that's a highlight. So I was able to get a sleeve of quarters, which is $10, and also a sleeve of pennies. So that's $10.50. So, hey, progress is progress. Slow and steady wins the race. That's going to be my daily reminder. Slow and steady always wins the race. Have a great one. Okay, so here's a few updates. I just cashed in the gift card from our rental company for Sam's Club order, so I was able to use that to. Okay, so I was able to use that to cover this grocery that I had. It was $28, so 25 of it came from a gift card, and 421 after taxes is what I basically had to use on my card. So I'm excited about the ability to save a few dollars. Another thing that was very exciting is the swag bucks did clear, so we can check that one off as well. I just have to go withdraw the amount. I'll worry about that when I get paid on the 31st. Okay. This is the goal for Monday, to go ahead and recycle the cans. And this came, I just haven't spent it, but so I'm not gonna check it. I'm just gonna color it in. And I've decided that I'm going to try to use the gift cards for groceries, which I'll fill in here as a reminder to myself. That's what we're doing. Which means that I'll be moving $150 from my grocery envelope into a savings challenge. And then I can also fill in the date of when I received this, which is today, being the 28th. So that's exciting, especially because this is just bonus from doing the healthcare challenges from my health insurance. And so I'm not 100% on track, but I'm getting there, and I'm just paying attention to every little transaction. One of the hints or tips I can give myself in the future is to give yourself a few days before you check off things in your grocery cart, especially if it's Sam's Club, because those few days gave me time to kind of think of what I really needed, able to remove things I thought I needed in that moment, and could just wait till I completely run out. But these are the updates. I am going to keep trying to work on filling in I did put my name in it though. Hey, we getting somewhere. And then I did right now one go track all my expenses and using a habit tracker, which is one of the things I'm doing. And I did put the little sticker in, so I'm getting somewhere, and I filled in the months. So I'm going to keep working on getting ready to budget for January. And then I also just purchased a meal planner for the year because I'm trying to be very intentional with spending, so we can keep trying to hit our goals. And I will tally up this total and after we cash in those cans. Hopefully everybody have a great Sunday, and I'm just documenting this journey to try to get to my financial freedom. This is budgeting for Keykey's financial freedom. I did go ahead and cash in the cans. So this is the most I ever made. It was 32.40, and that was about 15 bags that we did. So progress is progress, and I'll be able to check another thing off my list. Hey friend, hey, we back. Okay, so I paid for a debt payoff sheet, and I went ahead and filled in all my credit card debt, and my goal is to go ahead and knock out this Best Buy account right here. So I went ahead and made some changes. As you see, we are back on this 2025 closeout because it is the 30th. And so we're getting closer and closer to the end of the year. And so I've just been knocking things out. So the exciting part is I did finish filling this in. I finished all the things I needed to do. And because I started this after Christmas, I was able to start with a positive instead of a negative. So with the cashbacks and rebates and stuff, I was able to get $395.05. So I'm super excited about that. I crossed this out because I found out with my health spend account, this new account that I have for, through my employer, it doesn't let you request a check if you don't use the money. So basically, if you don't use the money, you lose the money. So now the new goal is to spend the difference. And then I did go ahead and pay off. I had a healthcare bill from going to the hospital earlier this month in December, and I went ahead and paid that using my health spend account. I decided I am going to for sure use the share care rewards of $150 to go to groceries, and then I'm going to take the $150 from the envelope when I do take out the paycheck out my cash stuffing envelopes and move that to savings challenge or probably debt, because These I can't do until tomorrow, until payday actually hit. So I done knocked off almost everything off my list. I have been reevaluating my budget for the last several days. And then I just knocked this out today, which is, again, it's the 30th. So it says move my high yield savings account money to my CD, and it will basically just increase my interest rate. So right now I'm getting 3.65%. And if I move it for the next 9 months, it'll go to 4.1. So I went ahead and did that. And so my maturity date based off my bank account, it says it'll be September 30th of 2026, which is fun because that's right around when school just started back and we're getting into the flow of things. And so my initial high yield savings account balance was $15,144.40. And 10,000 I saved in a year, doing a bunch of summer jobs and stuff as a teacher. And then 5,000 I saved this year. It was a little more than that, but I've made a few hiccups along the way this year. And so what I decided to do to pull the trigger, because I'm so tired of looking at all of this debt. And again, I'm trying to knock out Best Buy, because it's the highest interest rate and it's like the highest monthly payment. As you can see, I'm spending out $913 a month in credit card debt, and 182 of those dollars are going to Best Buy. And so I want to try to do this debt avalanche, because the debt snowball, even though I've been doing it for the last 2 years, it's just taking way longer than I wanted to. And I want to aggressively try to tackle paying this debt off, which is why I've been documenting this journey, because I'm now holding myself accountable to keep showing up for myself and to do what I need to do. All right. So my high yield savings account as of today was at $15,144.40. I took $5,144, which broke it even, and moved it to my bank account because I plan on using that to pay my Best Buy. Now the hiccup to this situation is my balance for Best Buy again is $5,496.32. And when I did the math in my calculator, it showed me that I need $391.92. And I'll just go ahead and show that I did do the difference. What I owe, which is $5,496.32, versus what I actually have available, which is $5,144. So I need to figure out where I'm about to get an extra $351.92, which won't be that hard, but it just means I'm moving more things around than I expected. And I moved the 10,000 to my CD. I'm making notes that to remind myself that I can't touch the CD until September 30th. And now my new high yield savings balance is 40 cents. So it's now time to just start over. And then the only other thing I just added to this list before I started this recording is that I do need to deposit my check for recycling the cans. And they did wind up giving me $32.40. So I was super excited because it's the most I ever made. Because it wound up being 15 bags. But I just wanted to make sure I keep documenting my progress. I've also filled in the monthly tracker of expenses and stuff. And so far, I have one transaction already came out, which was Spotify. But other than that, we just out here rolling with the punches and trying to figure out how to keep things moving, keep it smooth, and keep it moving. So, and this is going to keep me on track. And I know because I'm obsessing over it, I'm super excited for the 2026 year. I know it's going to be very hard, and I'm super excited to do this kind of chop challenge. If you've ever seen the chop TV show, and it just basically shows that you're trying to use the resources that you have. And so I'm going to try my best not to really use the grocery store this month, because I showed you guys my journey so far. It's not how much I've been spending. I'm going to really try to shop out of my pantry and deep freezers and refrigerator, and we're going to go from there. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully everyone has a great day. Okay, friends, I'm back. Again, it's still December 30th. It's Tuesday. But I did come up with a plan to go ahead and pay off the Best Buy credit card. I already told you guys that I transferred the balance from high yield savings. And then I still needed $351.92. So I just asked myself a series of questions in my head, and I just kind of wrote it out to make it make sense. So where are you going to get the $352? The answer is going to be, I have another high yield savings from PayPal, and it currently has a balance at $881.82. So then the question is, well, how much of that money came from your envelopes? Because some of these are already designated for certain categories, and so I want to make sure I don't spend any of that or touch any of that because it's already designated for something. So after I did the math and added it up in my calculator, I figured out 325 of the dollars was just in the cash envelope. And as you see up here, I calculated the balances was 100 plus 5 plus 40 plus 15 plus 120 plus 20. And then something told me to just go back and recheck, and I missed $25 from the other binder that I didn't look in. And then that's how I got to the 325. And then from that, the question is what will be left? And I will still have $556.82, which again, I did the math on that as well. Took the balance I had minus the money I need to move. Minus the cash envelope price, which will give me that. And so then the next question is, it wasn't a question. The next part was just now write your solution, which is very similar to what you do in research analysis or analysis in general. So basically my solution is I'm going to use the PayPal high yield savings account to pay off the difference that I need to officially have this Best Buy credit card paid off, which is my highest balance, which means that I'm officially attempting and succeeding at debt avalanche, because I'm so tired of having all this debt and accruing all this interest is really grinding my gears. And so after removing the $352, my new balance for my PayPal's high yield savings would be $529.82. And so if I don't count the money that belongs to the cash envelopes, it'll leave me with a net still positive for this year of $204.82. And what's even crazier is I made a note to myself. These are just me trying to make sure I hype myself up on times where life get hard, because remember that change is slow. My note to myself is you've been saving more than you think, because I did not know that most of that money was not to my cash envelopes already. So I should be proud of myself, and I got this. And I just got to keep moving forward. So that's just a mental note and a reminder. And for anybody who watches this video, I truly hope it moves you forward and make you believe that, hey, anything is possible. If you believe it, you come up with a plan and you find a way to execute. So we're going to keep going on this journey, and I hope that you join me.